Countdown 39 hours 31 minutes and 29 seconds. Qin Chen silently observes everything around him. He wants to record all the information he can see and slowly analyze it when he returns to his cell alone. Above a alloy gate next to the square, there is a blue holographic projection displaying the jumping time, AM 8:29. The holographic image projected looks so novel and eye-catching, 8:29 AM. At this moment, when the others' attention was diverted, a young man suddenly walked up to Qin Chen and whispered, "You finally came in. You are really good-looking as the legend says. I am Lu Guangyi. Qin Yan arranged for me to come in 3 months ago. You can call me Xiaolu." Qin Chen. He looked at the other person in a daze. This young man named Lu Guangyi looks about 24 to 25 years old, with short black hair. His right arm and left leg are both fitted with mechanical limbs. His eyes also have mechanical eyes, and Qin Chen can even see the spiral pattern changing the focus in the other's eyes. This set of mechanical limbs is different from most prisoners. Both the streamlined design and the material look very sophisticated. Qin Chen searched his memory and traced the other's behavioral trajectory. At this moment, Qin Chen realized that Lu Guangyi had looked at him 21 times in just over an hour, and that was only the number of times he was in Qin Chen's field of vision. Qin Chen didn't know who this person was, but the tone of his speech clearly meant that he knew him, and he used honorific language. According to Lu Guangyi, it seems that Qin Chen also had other plans when he entered this prison fortress. However, Qin Chen was afraid of revealing the fact that he had traveled, so he didn't want to have too much interaction with Lu Guangyi for the time being. "I don't need your help for the time being. I can do some things on my own." Lu Guangyi shook his head like a rattle. No, I must take care of you." Qin Chen also shook his head and said, "No one's personality is nobler than anyone else's. You don't have to use words like, take care, dot." At this time, Lu Guangyi flattered and said, "No, please feel free to use me in the future. You can treat me as your dog, the kind that licks your feet." Qin Chen was speechless. What kind of person would say such a shameless thing? What if I have athlete's foot? Lu Guangyi said without embarrassment, "Then I'll lick it for you." Qin Chen was silent for a while. Impressive. Even though he was trying hard to restrain himself from speaking recklessly, he couldn't help but sigh. Qin Chen is now a little confused. He clearly traveled here with his body and consciousness, so why does he have such a strange interpersonal relationship from his past? In other words, in the eyes of people in this world, has he really lived in this world for so many years? Lu Guangyi saw that Qin Chen was silent, so he whispered again, "I was wondering why you didn't come to see me first thing in the morning. It turns out that you plan to approach Li Shutong with a new identity. You're so clever. If we can get Li Shutong's help here in the 18th prison fortress, our plan will be smoother." Qin Chen. What plan? What are you talking about? Can you be clearer? Lu Guangyi continued to mutter to himself, "I've been here for over 3 months and have gathered a group of people that can be used for you. Don't worry, they won't let you down." The young man spoke incoherently. Qin Chen felt that Lu Guangyi seemed to be a bit of a chatterbox, and he just silently listened without knowing how to respond. It's like playing, "Who's the undercover agent?" and you have a blank card. You have to wait until everyone finishes speaking before you can speak. Otherwise, if everyone else's phrases are urine, and you say, "I can drink," there will be big problems. He searched his memory and found that at breakfast, Lu Guangyi was surrounded by hundreds of people who were almost invisible but each equipped with mechanical limbs. It seems that these people are the subordinates Lu Guangyi gathered after coming in. Lu Guangyi saw that Qin Chen still wasn't talking, so he whispered again, "But you also need to be careful of Li Shutong. Dealing with this kind of person is like trying to get the tiger's skin. It may make us passive. Sorry, I'm talking too much. At this moment, Qin Chen realized that the person he was talking about was probably the middle-aged man. Lu Guangyi thought he was coming with a mission when he first came in and went to play chess with Li Shutong immediately after he arrived. But Qin Chen's approach to Li Shutong is not for any plan, but to stay alive. What instructions did you bring in this time? Lu Guangyi suddenly asked. Qin Chen turned his head slowly and looked at the young man. A llama came from the south. Young man, perplexed. Qin Chen didn't say anything else and turned and walked away, leaving Lu Guangyi standing there dumbfounded, muttering to himself, a llama came from the south. What llama?